إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. Dear brother sister, the all delegates from 57 countries from OIC member, let's thank to Allah who give us the opportunity to complete our program today. Alhamdulillah, we have 4 committee, we have 4 council, and already done from Council of Foreign Minister, from Ministry Youth and Sport Council, from Ministry of Health, and one again from ICYSM. Alhamdulillah, 4th committee is already done, and this time we will introduce the drafting of the result of the council that gonna be bring to the Islamic Summit tomorrow. And in this forum, I would like to introduce the representative for Benny Pramula, the President of Asia Africa. I would like to give this opportunity to speak with deliver with my brother Benny Pramula, the President of Asia Africa. The time is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, hadana lil hadati wa ma kunna linahtadiya laula an hadana Allah. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. First of all, let's thank and pray to our God Allah Subhanahu wa taala who has given us mercies and blessings so we can come and gather in this place in good condition. The salutation and peace always be given to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Thank you. Thanks to all delegates. Thanks Mr. Tan, Mr. President OIC Youth Indonesia. How many terrorist attacks that's happened till today? Terrorist attacks in Indonesia, Bali, GW Marriott, Sarina, Paris attacks, and many others. Terrorism is the use of violence and intimidate the pursuit of political aims. I truly believe behind all of those attacks, there are a lot of people take the advantage. So here, how to counter the terrorism and extremism? We should combat the 4 aspects: the education rules, the social media rules, the religion rules, and the youth rules. In my opinion, to counter the terrorism, we should combat the 4 aspects. In terms of education rules, it can be said that the well-educated people will not do such a thing, since they know what it's actually jihad. The comment of jihad is not like what these people understand: bombing, killing others, and even killing himself. Second, the rules of social media. It is known that almost every single thing in this world is known through the social media, and it's known also that some media are manipulating the news. Rules of religions. Terrorism and extremism happen not just in Islamic countries, and it not just cases by Muslim people. For instance, what happened in Myanmar, Rohingya. So here I just want to say that all the religion have the same goal, which is to make the world a better place for us. Finally, youth rules. Why youth? Youth is the one who will make continue the continuation of the world. I believe that. How? By giving him the good quality of education, good understanding of religion, and teach them how to practice in social media. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you so much, Brother Benny Pramula, President of Asia Africa. And please take time and deliver your speech to explain what's drafting of resolution of the rest of the council in your committee. And the first is from my brother from Pakistan.
Assalamu alaikum, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is a great opportunity to be together for the youth, by the youth. So the 4 councils are going on, which are going on. So I am representing here the Council of Foreign Ministers, which drafting has been complete. So they are the topic of this council was the protection of youth from the radicalization and terrorism. So there are many good points raised by the delegates from the various countries. So the points which are there, it is like that. First point which was put by the delegates there, the education. The education is very important, and especially the education which which has the roots in Islam, because Islam is a religion which talks about everything, each and everything, from the daily routine to the topmost religious matters. Other point which was raised and which was finalized in the draft, that is to strengthen the family institutions, because in our youth what we have experienced and what we are experiencing right now, the lack of attention of family, that's why youth is getting trapped or getting fallen in the hands of those extremist organizations, those extremist terrorism organizations who have the agenda to destroy the Muslim youth, to destroy the Muslim world. So the family strengthening of family institutions is very important for that. Furthermore, the use of technology and media, which has an important role to play in the 21st century, in the era of globalization. So if the use of technology and media has been regularized by the institutions, by the governments of the OIC member states, so various problems can be dealt very effectively, which is related to radicalization and terrorism. See, because information is a thing which coming to you at very fast pace. So it is our job. It is a job of ours to filter out the information and turn into knowledge. So these are the few key points which has been finalized, which has been done. So I again would like to congratulate the Model OIC Indonesia, the National Youth Council, the President of National Youth Council, ICYF, for such a wonderful conference, for such a huge conference which we are experiencing. Today we are finalizing the committees. Tomorrow will be the Islamic Summit and closing ceremony. So I am from Pakistan, and that part of National Model OIC Pakistan. I am glad to be the part to such event which is called Model OIC Indonesia.
Thank you so much, brother. It's a great result from the Council of Foreign Ministers. And the second one is from the Council of Youth and Sports. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah, shukran afisina wa sayyat a'malina. Allahumma salli wa sallam ala sayyidina Muhammad. First of all, it's my pleasure to be here in this fantastic country, and thank you for giving me this chance to be here in outstanding conference. I mean MOIC. Let me thank President of Youth, National Youth in Indonesia, and the Chairman of OIC, as well as the President of Asian African Youth. I'm very happy to be here. We're gathering here today to speak about a lot of problems facing the youth and sport in OIC members, such as poverty, such as frictions between the nation, to solve a lot of problems. We are here to the final days for give the resolution for this problem. We are providing to more training for the youth and friction between the nation, and to work together to achieve our goals, to achieve our OIC member and we are discussing about the Sustainable Development Goals, specifically the goals number 1, poverty, no poverty, and the goals number 4, education, and number 16, peace. We are discussing about a lot of things. We are achieving goals. I would thank all the delegates come here, and I would like to finalize my speech by saying thank you for all delegation. We are doing very job. I think we are future makers if God wills. Thank you, and that's all.
Thank you so much, brother, and we will continue to the Council of Ministry of Health. My brother, please.
Thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much to the Indian National Youth Council, ICYF, and MOIC Pakistan and MOIC Indonesia for giving me opportunity to be here at this wonderful event. Then as far as the Committee of Ministry of Health is concerned, that since morning we have been discussing, debating, arguing, and about the mental health issues, because the theme of the committee was the mental health and the role of youth, that what youth can do as far as mental health issues are concerned. So before going into the details, the committee tried to have a specific definition for the term mental health and its issues, and after that we tried to find the factors that contribute to the mental health issues, like what could be those factors. So we divided them into political factors, economic factors, social factors, and in political factors we said that there are so many political issues like the conflict in Palestine, the Palestinian issue, and the Kashmir issue, of course the Syrian issue and the Yemen issue, and also the Afghanistan issue. So these look at the conflicts in the Muslim world. These political issues in the first place contribute to so many mental health issues. So these political issues need to be resolved. And secondly, we also talked about the economic factors such as unemployment and poverty, and also some social issues. And then we came towards the present status of Muslim countries and their policies regarding mental issues. Like I would be safe to say that there are only 51% of OIC countries which have a policy regarding, which have a legislation regarding mental health issues, and rest of them do not have any laws related to mental health issues. And also 43% of the OIC countries do not have any national policy regarding mental health. So similarly, by the end of the day, we came towards the drafting of the resolution, in which our committee has drafted a number of recommendations for the OIC, which I, as a member of this community, hope if there's any act as far as these recommendations are concerned, so the OIC and the Muslim countries will be successful to a great extent in order to tackling with the issues of health, that mental health. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, brother. The last but not least, the last council will deliver from my brother from Philippines. Thank you. Mindanao.
Thank you. In behalf of the people from Muslim Mindanao, would like to extend our words of greetings to all of you, the divine words of Islam. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. It's such actually a great honor to be here, an opportunity to join you and engage with you. Though Philippines was not able to be part of the OIC, but what I'd like to point out something that very substantial in a way that how OIC as an organization impact other countries like Philippines. During the height of the struggle of the Moro National Liberation Front, the MNLF was able to seek support of the OIC. given that opportunity, was able to form a new government which is the Autonomous Region for Muslim Mindanao, which is all of us will benefit. No? So, I'd like to also to share to all of you what we have discussed during our council as we do the, what do you call this, like a working paper. It is actually a great, like somehow a great opportunity, but a great responsibility to look and to presume that all of us, especially young people, play a greater role to this society. Now, you are so lucky, and I have to include myself this time, I am, or we are all lucky, to participate and design a module such that empower us, such provide us a proper venue, and then see how we can work together, how we can come up with a unified and collaborate efforts to seek support from the higher up, or to seek support from the leaders that will guide us to see a better future. A sport is not just a sport, supposedly, but if there is height of armed conflict, support can be a psychosocial. It will help us to develop and strengthen our health issue. Address health issue properly through sport. So, in the room, we were actually somehow in a debate, height of debate. We're trying to understand what is the perspectives of an individual representing a certain country. Exactly the same also to me, difficult also to see myself facilitating and representing Iraq, which I'd never been to. But Alhamdulillah, because we are all aspiring to see a unified effort that will design us and create us a space for a better society where we can empower, we can be empowered, and we can enhance our initiatives. So that will be all I can share. Alhamdulillah, thank you, Brother Taufik, for all of this. May Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala always give you, good health, and all of us here, and all organizers. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, the fourth council is already delivered by representing for each council from ICYSM, from foreign council, foreign minister, and also from COMCEC, and last is from Healthy Minister Council. And then before we close this session, today beside me is ready to deliver speech the President of OIC Youth Indonesia, Sapi Effendi, and to say and to deliver about what happened today in Islamic Young Leaders Summit and Model OIC of Indonesia.
Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks to all delegates from OIC member of the country. I'm Shafi Effendi. I'm the president of OIC Indonesia. And for this opportunity, I would thank you for the all committee, all the member of Model OIC, the member of Islamic Leadership Youth Summit 2019, and in this time, I tell to all people, all of youth in the world, who OIC Youth Indonesia full support to all Muslim youth people in the world. And in this opportunity, we create some of recommendation to improve the potential Muslim youth in the world. Every council make a resolution, make a recommendation to improve the potential movement in the OIC youth member in the world. And in this opportunity, I will thank you to my senior, my vice president OIC from OICYF, and I hope the recommendation from this event can bring to Istanbul to discuss with the other member of OIC. Yes, I feel this event will be continued from the improvement of power, of youth power, of community power, of leadership power, and the power is the important for we all the delegates. And as a president of OIC Indonesia, I hope the government of Indonesia and government of the country in the member of OIC to support all activity or recommendation from us. Thank you and jazakumullah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Syukran lakum, Presiden OIC Indonesia, Mr. Safi Bendi. Alhamdulillah, the Port Council is already done, and the result of the council will bring tomorrow to the Islamic Summit in the same place here. Hopefully, we can finish completely, and then we can bring this resolution or this recommendation to the Islamic Summit Senior in OIC Summit, perhaps in Jeddah, inshallah, next year. And hopefully our senior in the OIC Jeddah will accept our recommendation, inshallah. Thank you so much for kind attention, for time to be here together with us. Wabillahi taufiq ila aqwamit thoriq, wallahu muwaffiq ila sabilil haq, nun wal qalami wa ma yasturun. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.